Okay, this is now 5-minute tarot number 2. And it's the same as the same as before, where I'm going to pick a card at random and talk about it the way you might do. Okay. This one, I get the Hermit. I have to look up and see. The thing is, the webcam is opposite, and I keep getting mixed up, so I move it, which I think is the right way, and it's all reversed. Okay, so there's the Hermit in the Rider deck. And so what do we say about this one? It's number 9, which can be important because after 9, you've got 10, which is 1 plus nothing, gets you back to 1 again. So the Hermit can represent an end point or the finishing up stage of something that began with the Magician. It began with 1 and goes through to 9. So 9 in its own way is a number of completion, right? Because it's followed by 10, which is a new beginning. And that may be why the Hermit is represented as this old fellow, because we would expect that because he's older, he's been around for a while, because it's the last part of the cycle. It's been going on for a while, right? So you may discover, with the question that's been asked, it may be the fact that the person has experience in that area, that they've been at it for a while, or maybe it's something that they've got used to over a period of time, right? It could be a bad marriage, but you stayed in it and you've got used to it. So if you've got a new marriage, it can be hard to get used to a new, improved, better situation. And so you may find with the Hermit coming up and a question to do with the relationship that maybe the person, they're kind of not stuck in the past, but it can be hard or it can be important for them to learn to do things differently, or to learn to do things in a new way, or to realize that the bad experiences they went through or the experiences they've gone through made them wise or made them knowledgeable and made them into a person who knows things, or who knows what's logical or what's likely or what can happen or what can go wrong, because they've been through it all. They've been through a lot. Only because it's an old man, a wise old man, we can say. So you've been through a lot, but there's a new stage, a new cycle beginning. So take what you've been through and use it as a learning experience. So if something was bad and led nowhere, don't do it again, right? Put it in a drawer and close the drawer and, get rid of it, or don't bother with it. Whereas if what you did or what you experienced was good and enjoyable and brought you some kind of satisfaction, then by all means repeat that. But if it's something that didn't really lead anywhere or didn't lead you where you wanted to go, don't do it again, or set things up so that you don't have to do it again. Right? Again, it depends to some extent on the question. And the Hermit's holding a staff. So even though the Hermit's on his own, he has support, the staff, because the staff can help him to walk up the mountainside if he's on a mountain, or to walk along the road. It's like not a third leg, but a third something or other. So it's a support that will take the weight, or that will help them, so he can travel a distance, but it's not as tiring as it would be if he just was walking on his 2 feet. That's a fact about walking sticks. Why people use them in the first place is because you can go further and not feel as tired if you use a walking stick. And the Hermit can be somebody, so he's got support. So if the questioner is represented by the Hermit, ask them, depending on the question and the circumstances, maybe it's important to ask them, who they can turn to for help, or who can help them, or who can support them, or who can lighten their load and make things somewhat easier for them in the future, or who helped them out if the hermit appears in the past. Okay, that's about 5 minutes, I think. I hope so. Next time, tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.